This paid off judge needs to be investigated. Hands behind your back, sir. Unbelievable, man. This is ridiculous, y'all. But it's working in our favor. As bad as it looks. As bad as it looks, man. And put a whole foot in the president's mouth, man. Then the sad thing about it, still don't know what the crime is. But hey, I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. Salute, shout out, love to my beautiful patriots out there. Hope y'all are smiling, man. I emailed a lot of you guys back last night. Read through tons of comments, responding back to people. Got to send out tons of hats last night and this morning. So a lot of y'all will be receiving your mega hats. And to win one, all you got to do is send me an email. Hey, we all gonna win, y'all. Because I get a tax write-off. And I get shipping benefits and discounts. So it all works out. Amen. We've already sent out thousands of hats. Tons of you guys are probably smiling, wearing your hat right now. Comment down below. Show me some love if you received your hat. And if I haven't responded back to you, send me another email. Pretty soon we're going to start sending out shirts, banners. People can just win all kind of stuff. And it's free of charge. You know what I'm saying? But I'm ready to crack open a cold one in November. Are you ready to crack open a cold one in November? Jiggy around and dance and get the barbecue ready, the desserts. I don't care if you're a diabetic. I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready to crack open a cold one in November, man. But we got to get up off our go vote, man. We got to stand up. You know, it'll be here before you know it. The debate is coming up. Convention's coming up. They say Biden took a whole week off to prepare, to study. We want that mandatory drug test. But it's sad, man. They got a foot in the president's mouth still, boy. Like we've never seen anything like this, y'all. But like I say, it's working in our favor, and so many people, it makes me smile. It puts a smile on my face, y'all, that so many people have woken up. The people see what this is. They see how corrupt it is. Election interference at its finest. Judge, hands behind your back. And there's many others that need to be held accountable and put their hands behind their back as well. We can go down the list. Y'all know who they are. But let's go and jump into this, man. I'm fired up today, y'all. I got jalapeno mustard on my sandwich. I got that jalapeno mustard. Only patriots use that jalapeno mustard now. Yeah, only the true patriots know what I'm talking about. That jalapeno Dijon mustard to the head. Well, let's jump into this, man. This is ridiculous. Unbelievable.
Appeals court has now rejected former President Donald Trump's request to lift the gag order in his New York criminal case. It appears Trump will have to campaign under Judge Juan Merchan's gag order through the 2024 election. Even though the trial is already over, legal experts claim Merchan's refusal to lift the gag order is a vast overreach of power. Here's what Jonathan Turley wrote. You have a local New York judge effectively limiting what the leading presidential candidate can say in the months leading up to the election. The continuation of the gag order seems untethered from any compelling rationale.
This is ridiculous, man. It makes me mad. My blood pressure is getting high. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just being honest, y'all. You guys should be fired up to go to that voting booth, man. Because if they can do it to the president, they can do it to you. And I'm even more mad now because I still don't know what the crime is. Then the jury was celebrating before they reached a verdict. Then it could have been bought years ago. Anyways, let me stop pausing. I apologize, y'all. My blood pressure's up. My cholesterol level, sodium level, everything's up. I'm mad. I'm through the roof right now.
Putting aside the questionable value of the continuation of the gag order, in this case, Judge Merchan is ignoring the countervailing cost for the political system. George.
Well, I'm not a New York lawyer. I'm a Texas lawyer, proudly, but there isn't much precedence for.
So you're better.
Exactly.
Such a humble brag.
We're bigger, bigger and better. But
hey, yes, indeed, man. Where my historians at? Y'all know where we live at, man. We reside in Houston, Texas, man. It is hot over here, and later on today, I got to go out there and cut the grass. Wish me luck, y'all. My grass is getting high out there. I tried avoiding it last week, because it was raining. But the sun is out now. Man, it's about 100 degrees out there. I got to go out there and cut the grass like a true patriot. I'm going to get it done. It's going to look good when I get done too, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to go out there with my sunglasses on and my hat and my Crocs. I cut grass in my Crocs now. Don't make fun of me now.
No, I would say that there isn't precedence here in New York. Other celebrities that have been under similar gag orders typically have had that gag order lifted by the district judge as the underlying issues are litigated at the appellate level. And I think President Trump will eventually have his court day, whether it's at a higher level or in the federal court system.
How high could it go? Could it go to the U.S. Supreme Court?
If he chooses to appeal that, he can. And, look, I think it only benefits, since this lawfare campaign has occurred throughout the country against the president, it only benefits him. I mean, if you look at the correlation between this legal aspect of what the left is bringing against him, particularly blue progressive DAs, you'll see that his polling has only increased and gotten stronger over time.
Oh, sure.
So glad he mentioned that, because like I told you, it's working in our favor, y'all. I know how bad it seems. I know how mad it makes us, but at the same time, it's working in our favor. And it's actually brought the people we never thought that would come over here is actually over here. The never Trumpers, you name it. And now they're not relying off what they see on the mainstream media and CNN and MSNBC and everybody's is seeing through it now. They see the corruption now. Yes, boy, yes, sir.
Last time I was with you. Yeah, and the fundraising. So, last time I was with you, I remember sharing that it's not like Democrats are asking me for advice, but I would have shut down the lawfare strategy and just focused on issues. But that's what this president is not interested in doing.
That was long before the verdict. So I have to share with the audience, you are hot on this issue. I've never seen you pound your notes.
I am. Look, the New York Appeals Court, so viewers understand, that's the highest court in New York. So essentially, it's their Supreme Court. When you are talking about political speech, core political speech, you get the highest level of scrutiny. A law is considered under strict scrutiny. And for all those, I know it sounds like legalese. The point is, we really look and make sure that laws do not affect political speech. I do not see how anyone can argue that a gag order on a presidential candidate 7 days before a presidential election does not implicate the First Amendment. Donald Trump's lawyer specifically said there's a debate coming up. What happens on the stage when Joe Biden cites Michael Cohen or cites Stormy Daniels?
Well, what does happen? Go there.
Trump can't answer. Trump can't answer. How is that good for the American people? This is the highest court in New York, and I find the ruling to be shameful.
Emily, how can that happen at that debate if that comes up? I mean, that's like someone accusing you of murder, and you can't say, I didn't do it.
And the thing that is so disheartening as well, to carry your ball a little further about the strict scrutiny, is that think about in the court of law, we talk about this often, when the prejudicial nature, the court balances whether something will prejudice or it has probative value. Essentially, let me weigh whether the damaging impact of this particular issue outweighs whether it helps. And the point is that you always defer to the defendant. You always defer to something that is remediable, so that you err on the side of helping the defendant, so that you err on the side of protecting political speech or whatever constitutional right you have at that moment. So here, it really boggles my mind that they wouldn't err on the side of protecting a political candidate, a presidential political candidate's speech,
right,
especially because the trial ended. So, look, I'm not the president's attorney, but I would say answer away, Mr. President, and just deal with the consequences after, because the consequences from him speaking as he should on that stage during the debate will have far greater consequences, better for him than acquiescing to this ridiculous gag.
I agree. I think he should go and just set it off. No, I don't think he should do that. No. I think he should stay calm. and we get down to business. And we walk out with the victory.
Kennedy that Emily's talking about are for the American people. I mean, if they can't hear from the presidential candidate, then how do they vote? I mean, that is the height of election interference.
Well, it has been benefiting the former president so far. So, you know, if I were him, I would actually secretly want them to keep the gag rule in order, or the gag order in place.
But he's got to be able to fight back.
Well, of course he should fight back. He should look like he's fighting back. But secretly, it's like, hey, man, I would love to tell you guys the truth, but I can't. My lips are sealed by this entire establishment that is trained against me and just wants to squash me and you and your future prosperity. And so I think it's one of the best things that has happened to him. It's one of the remnants of the case. It's the stinky bologna that's been left in the fridge for over an hour, and everyone knows it smells to high heaven. But at this point, it's benefiting, and so let's keep it right where it is.
Hey, everyone, I'm Emily.
What do y'all think, man? Said he go in there and set it off. Stay calm. But at the end of the day, man, it's worked in our favor. So many people have woken up. And I can't wait to this debate. So hope y'all are ready. Because we're finna mop the floor. We are finna mop the floor. Let me know what y'all think, though. Comment down below. Judge, hands behind your back. It's time for you to pack your bags, buddy. And tell the family, especially your daughter, too. Unbelievable.